Hi, I'm Bethanie Mattek-Sands here in Palm Springs, California with the Tennis Warehouse squad, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about why I'm vibing with Luxilon VIBE. So originally I got introduced to Luxilon VIBE through a friend of mine in the industry. It's kind of a secret. No, I actually got to test it before they released it. I was kind of piloting it a little bit. And it was one of those decisions where I hit with it for an hour and I made the immediate switch. There's times in my career where you've had to feel out strings, see what the pros, what the cons weigh that out with the old strings that I was using. But this one was a really clear, definitive switch for me. And since then, I haven't looked back. I've been using Luxilon VIBE for a couple years now, and even this past off season, I trialed a couple other strings just to make sure that it was my favorite. I always like to tinker a little bit, but a big thing I love about the VIBE string is the control that you get with it. There's some strings that offer you a lot of spin, it grabs the ball. Others, it's fast off the racket. So it kind of depends your game style and what you want, but I wanted the control without any loss in power. So for me, when I'm hitting with the VIBE, I'm still able to push my opponent back because when the ball hits the ground, it's still moving. So it's not just entirely to get spin, and it's not just to control it by slowing it down. I'm able to hold it on my racket and still get power through the court. So that's why VIBE is perfect for me. For a poly string, dare I use the word plush as a feeling when you're hitting the ball? Definitely. I feel like there's not a lot of vibration, so I can feel where my racket head face is in my grip without feeling like it's going to my elbow or my shoulder or anything. For me, it's one of the softer polys, but you still get the benefits of getting a lot of spin and a lot of control. So right now I'm stringing my Luxilon VIBE at 42 pounds. I actually don't deviate from that a lot. I hybrid my strings, but for me, I want to go as low as I can on a poly while still feeling control. The tighter you get with a poly, you actually lose some of the benefits of it. So I encourage everyone to test out how low you can go with a poly. And for me, 42 pounds is the sweet spot. So right now the VIBE I'm putting in my crosses, and I'm playing with a Babolat VS Gut in my mains. I'm stringing that one at 48 pounds. So I go 48, 42. And the reason I'm doing that is because once you start getting too low with the gut, you start losing a lot of control. Again, the gut, you still want to be as loose as you can. And in general, in all strings, you kind of want to go as loose as you can, feeling how much control you can still get, right? I find that when I get too tight, you lose all feel. And for me, feel is super important, especially around the volley. So that's one of the reasons that I use the gut in the main and take the VIBE in the crosses. It's worked out better for me. A lot of pro players have swapped that, but I find that this dynamic works best for me. I can hit slices, I can hit drop shots, I still get good kick on my serve, and I can still hit powerful flat shots from the baseline. I'll be honest, I've play tested a ton of string in my careers, and this is by far my favorite blend. I feel like it offers an all-court game, all-court player. You get control, you get power. If you like volleying, if you like slicing, you like hitting high lobs, you want to absorb power, you want to create power, I feel like this string combination offers it all. And I've used gut for a long time in the mains, and it's been the last few years that I've used the VIBE, and I think that's been the extra kick that I've needed. So if you want to test this out, head over to tenniswarehouse.com and get yourself some sets.